Hey everybody, Retro Gaming Guy here. Today I'm going to show you guys around a couple different products that I just added to the Retro Gaming Guy website just a couple hours ago. So these are brand new products that just went live on there. So we're going to jump over to the Retro Gaming Guy website. I'm going to minimize myself here, pull up the website on the big screen. And here is the website. So you're going to see here, this has only been live and launched for I think 5 or 6 days now, so it's still a work in progress, so bear with me. As we scroll down, you'll see I got a video coming soon here. Hopefully I'll get that wrapped up in the next week or two. But first section is going to be retro game consoles here. So you can see I added a bunch of new retro game consoles on here. We got the Xbox 360S. This is the slim version right here. PS3, Nintendo Wii. We have the PS2 and the original Xbox. All of these are in excellent condition. We'll open up the PS3 here. So this one just went on a couple hours ago. So you can see, just going off the pictures, looks brand new because it pretty much is brand new. This is the 120 gigabyte version. This is the PS3 Slim. Now I have a ton of PS3s coming. They're actually literally right over here. I just gotta get them photographed, added to the website and all that stuff. So there'll be a lot more PS3 products getting added in the next couple days. But this is the first one. You can see I'll pull up the photo here. And the cool thing about everything on the site is all the photos here are the exact products that you'll receive if you ordered them. So I'm not using stock photos or anything like that. So you can see here, we're able to get up close and personal with everything on the website. And you can see no scuffs or damage or anything like that on any of these. So just pristine condition. You can take a look at the back, the controllers, all that good stuff. So I'm going to back out of this one. We'll jump into the Xbox 360S here. Same sort of deal though. You're going to find that it's in just amazing condition. So we'll take a closer look here. Very sharp. Everything's just looking really good here. And you can scroll down and just see all the other shots as well. So I'm going to back out of this. And the next thing I want to show you guys is if we keep scrolling down, you're going to come into all the game sections. So you got your Xbox, Xbox 360, PS2, PS3, NES, GameCube, Wii. There's going to be a lot more coming. And a lot of these are actually a little bit lacking. So I've been spending a lot of time on Xbox and Xbox 360 titles. So these, if we jump into Xbox here, you're going to see that there's a whole lot in this particular collection. And I have just a ton of stuff here to add as well. It's a process because again, I'm taking actual photos of every product that goes on here. So we've got all these titles here. Prices are pretty low. All the prices on here include shipping, so what you see is what you're going to pay. There's not going to be any extra hidden charges or fees or anything like that. And as we jump in here, we'll take a look at Lord of the Rings here. Really an excellent game too. I actually have a copy that I've stashed for myself because I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan. But here you can see you're not going to find everything in pristine condition. There's a couple little blemishes down here. I want to show all that stuff because exactly what you see is exactly what you're going to get. So, it's not going to look as sharp as a stock photo on any of the things on here. You can see there's a little sticker on here. But again, you see exactly what the condition is. We open it up, you can see whether a manual is included or not. You can see if there's any damage to the case. In this case, there's not. Everything just looks great. So, just want to show you guys around a little bit. But let's back out. Because another really cool thing, which I actually just sold a bunch of these, so there's only a couple left right now. I added in some Guitar Hero controllers for the Nintendo Wii. Huge Guitar Hero fan myself. Love playing on the Wii more so than 360 or some of the other systems that you can play it on. And they're still making these. You can play them on like the current Xbox and PlayStation consoles too. But first one I have here is the Guitar Hero Aerosmith Red Octane Nintendo Wii controller. And if we open this up, I want to point out the condition here. It's in great condition. You can see full shot of the entire guitar here. But as we zoom in, there's going to be some imperfections here, and I'll explain why. So you can see up here, when I restore these or clean them up, usually I'm able to get them looking flawless for the black or white versions, but when you have these ones that have graphics on them, if you were to go in and try to buff out all of this stuff up here, you're generally going to scrape away the finish. So the reason that I didn't go crazy trying to get out the blemishes is because you would just scrape away all of the red color that's on here. So even with the little blemishes here, really in just phenomenal condition. And we have more photos down here too. Just let them load in. You can see the neck's in great condition. You can really go to town restoring all of that stuff because it's a solid color. So you know, you can scrape it away, and or not scrape it away, but you can get away any like little scrape blemishes that are on there. So you can see just pristine condition here. Really not much back here. Little nick right there as well. This is actually just because I took the background out. I should have gone in there and just added the color back in, but that would be black, not blue like that. But again, you can see right here, it's black there. Not that tealish color in the background, but still great condition. I had, I think, 3 of these. I think I might be down to just 1 that's available now. So we'll back out of this one. And I got one more in here. This is the Guitar Hero Sunburst World Tour version. This is actually my favorite version. Not so much the appearance of it. I think it's a cool appearance, but I like the Les Paul sort of look personally. But the performance on this one is just better in my opinion. Just the action on the flipper here and the buttons as well. It just has a better feel. I play better when I use this controller over the Aerosmith one. So cool thing about these though, and why I think they're going so quickly, is they're not specific to just the Nintendo Wii original console. You can use these for emulation through emulation platforms like Batocera, as long as obviously what you're emulating on is capable of emulating Wii games. So I use my HP Pavilion gaming PC. When I dive into Guitar Hero games, I actually have all of them added into my build on my HP Pavilion gaming PC using Batocera, and I can use all the original accessories for the Nintendo Wii. So I can use the remote, the nunchucks, the light gun, you know, attachments, and then of course the guitars. So I have a bunch of these myself. This particular one, very similar to that of the red one, in that you can't go to town trying to get off blemishes and imperfections. So you can see here, there was a star sticker on here. It was probably on there for 10 years or so. It left, you know, a mark, so you can see exactly where it was on here, and you can't really buff it out. It looks like somebody tried to. I didn't. I know how that turns out. And this is what you see if you try to buff it out. You'll see where the finish starts to just kind of pull away. So it was probably this, you know, brownish sunburst color over the yellow that got, you know, kind of scraped away, and that's why you see all this yellow under here. So, you know, it's not a major imperfection. You can see there's also some little blemishes over here, but all in all, when you pull back away from it, we're really zoomed in to see all of that over here. But, you know, minor imperfections up here in the top, but all in all, great performance on this. You know, none of the imperfections, you know, externally affect any of the performance on here. So neck is in great shape too. Here's a full shot of the back, and up at the top we have that full shot. So when you pull back away, you don't see any imperfections up here, you know, when you're not zoomed in right on top of it. It's just this star for the most part. But again, performs beautifully. I tested these out extensively. I get wrapped up in Guitar Hero when I jump in there. So I'll go in and I'll start testing controllers and discs and stuff, and sometimes, you know, what should take me 2 minutes to test whether all the buttons function properly and the disc reads and all that stuff should take me 2 minutes for each test. Sometimes I find myself there an hour later. So my wife came down the other day and she was like, how much testing do you need to do on these? I was like, a lot. You gotta test them out. So that's pretty much it in terms of what I just added today. But again, we got a ton of stuff on here, a ton more coming. My desk, I was going to do a video showing you guys this kind of setup that I have down here, you know, where I work on consoles and games and all that stuff. But my double desk here is just covered with games and consoles right now. Just tons of stuff that's already done. It just has to get listed on here. But it's a work in progress. I'm trying to do everything right, and it just takes a long time. So that's where I'm at with everything on here. If you're interested in picking up any of this stuff or have any questions, feel free to hit me up in the comments section or reach out to me directly on the website. You can go over here to the contact tab and just fill in your direct message to me. hit send, it'll go right to my inbox, so I'll be able to get right back to you guys. But a lot of cool stuff coming. Stick around, you'll see a lot of really cool updates to the site, and then I got a bunch of really cool stuff that I'm working on for the channel as well. So that's going to do it for this video today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, smash the like button. And of course, if you want to stay in the loop for all future updates, videos, all that good stuff, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. You'll get a notification as long as you opt in for one every time I put a video out on here, so you can stay up to date on everything Retro Gaming Guy. That's going to do it for today, though. Thank you guys so much for watching.